Hi, my name is Rashni. I'm one of the counselors here at UniHawk. And then a little bit about me. I grew up here in the UAE, and then I studied psychology and double minored in neuroscience and social justice and social welfare at the University of Texas at Arlington. I worked as a behavioral therapist for a little bit in Dallas, Texas, and now I'm here at UniHawk.
Hi, my name is Rohan, one of the counselors here at UniHawk, and I studied chemical engineering with a minor in chemistry from the University of Minnesota. After which I worked as a chemical and mechanical engineer in the Midwest region. And then after that, I got my master's in management and engineering from the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. And now I'm here at UniHawk helping students be better. Oh my God, do you remember Facebook?
I unfortunately do remember Facebook. Yeah. When you were an incoming freshman, did you have those Facebook groups?
We had a lot of Facebook groups.
Okay. I had like a Facebook group for like, you would introduce yourself, right?
Yeah.
And that's where you would like look for roommates.
That's where you look for roommates. Yeah.
What did you have?
We had the Dubai Facebook group. Like,
what's the Dubai Facebook?
Or like UAE, like everyone from UAE going to the same college is in this Facebook group.
Oh.
Or like the same state or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they'd all like meet up.
I never had that. Okay, how was that? Did you do
in Dubai, and then they met up in college?
Okay, and so did you do this for Minnesota? Like for
I didn't do it.
Okay.
I refused.
Yeah.
But it was there. Like I was part of the groups. I didn't do the meetups.
Okay. I know these days they do an Instagram version.
Oh God.
Yeah. It's a lot better though, because you get to put your pictures.
Yeah.
And then the same thing, you do like a little intro, which I feel like is kind of a great way to like start making friends before you get to college.
Yeah. I think we had WhatsApp groups as well. I know it was a good way to make friends.
Yeah.
But I think meeting in UAE was just a bit like, oh, let's just meet in college, you know? And like it's also about making new friends and everything.
100%. Yeah. And I think in a way, like, well, if you don't have a lot of friends that are going with you, or like, you know, people who are there, it's a good starting point.
Yeah.
And also to help you look for roommates. But speaking of roommates, tell me about your freshman year roommate.
Oh my God.
I have the same reaction.
Can I not?
Yeah.
I know the roommates. I think honestly, it was cordial.
Okay.
It was a random roommate. Like I didn't find him before.
Same. I had a random roommate.
It helps that like it was an apartment dorm, so we had our own kitchen and everything. Mm-hmm. But no, the guy just never talked.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it was, and when I'm nervous, I just
talk. Yeah.
And so like I would just be at the constant state of conversation, and he'd just be like there.
Would he respond at all?
No.
Oh, that's weird. That's
like we ended freshman year, and he just left me a sticky note, and it was just like, nice to meet you, smiley face, and that's it. That's
okay.
And that's the I ever saw.
Yeah. I feel like that's still better than mine. I wish I had a silent roommate. But no, I had a roommate who was very weird my freshman year. My first day there, she asked me like, hey, do you know what memes are?
You don't.
Like, I don't. And I literally looked at her and I was like, we have Wi-Fi in Dubai.
Yeah, you still don't know what memes are.
Yeah, I still don't know what memes are, yeah. But I guess like she assumed that I came from like a very alien, faraway place. I had that kind of a roommate.
Did she ask you if you're allowed to drive?
No. I'm glad she didn't. I think the memes was what she was asking me about.
Yeah, okay.
That was kind of the main point. But for freshman year roommates, I feel like in general, it's very unlikely you're going to be best friends with them, right?
Yes.
Some people get very lucky and they stay like friends forever and they love it. But what if someone like, let's say a student is like, what if I end up hating my roommate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then like every single thing about them irks you.
Exactly. Yeah. I think if you're stuck in a situation like that where you don't really like your roommate, that's kind of like the best segue for you to start doing other activities.
Yeah, basically then your room should only be for sleeping.
Yeah, your room is only for like sleeping and then maybe sometimes studying.
Yeah.
Right?
I never studied in my room though.
I did sometimes. I did homework. Okay. Yeah.
I found it very tough.
Yeah, fair enough. What I went to a lot was like events that like my RA, who's like your residential advisor, like, you know, all those like movie nights.
Game nights.
Exactly.
Organize a little exploration day or something. Yeah.
And there's always free food.
Always free food. Always free pizza.
Yeah.
And
always free pizza.
I love pizza.
Yeah, I do know you love pizza. When you go to these events, I think you also get to meet like people that are in like the other dorms around. Like I was in a big dorm building, like 600 students, which is huge. But besides that, you get to also meet, like, people will bring their friends, and so you get to make friends of friends, right?
Yes.
And I think it's also nice because I feel like the RAs put in a lot of effort for
They do put in a lot of effort.
Yeah, and I feel a little bad for them sometimes.
I don't think. I think they're the ones paying for the food. So I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Those pizza slices are quite thin.
It's like Little Caesars, so it's like paper thin.
The tiniest triangle I've ever seen in my life.
Exactly. But I think that's also a really good start. And then I know in the UK they have a version called like Freshers Week.
Freshers Week, I think.
Yeah, Freshers Week. You and I both went to college in the US, but we know a little bit about the
orientation, welcome week.
Literally.
Were you a leader?
I was not a leader, but you were.
I was a leader. It was very fun. I was very cool.
Yeah.
I was very cool.
Sure. We'll take your word for it.
Yeah. My freshman comment.
What was your freshman orientation week like?
Honestly, it was me learning how to be in America.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the entire orientation group.
Yeah.
I think it was just me and maybe 2 other international students.
Okay.
And then the rest were Americans.
Yeah.
So obviously, like, it included like going to the American football game.
Yeah.
With everyone, like all the freshmen just sat in like one corner. I was really up close and everything.
Okay.
We made a giant M in the field. Like,
of course.
Very, very fun actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and we actually ate in every single dining hall as well.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, like throughout the entire week or something. Yeah. But it was fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't go to every single event.
Okay.
I do remember that. I mean, it wasn't necessary. A lot of people skipped everything, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then at the end, the last day, they took us to Mall of America. But like after hours. So Mall of America shuts down, I think 9 p.m. or something. Okay.
Okay.
They took us starting 10 or 11 p.m.
Yeah.
And we were there in the theme park, the Nickelodeon universe, until maybe 1, 2 in the morning.
Wow.
That was fun.
Okay. For me, my freshman orientation week, we had like a presentation that they showed us almost. Yeah. It was very weird, but
it was a lecture.
It was a lecture, basically.
Leave it to Texas.
I know. Texas ruins things sometimes. But the great thing is that we got a bunch of merch. And I love free merch.
I love free clothes.
Yes. Yeah. Whenever you are in college, make sure to take all the free merch that you can get.
Yeah.
But yeah, ours was very similar. We did a lot of like bonding activities, right? Like spirit activities. And I went to school in the South, and so Southern traditions are like, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
We're very serious about it. Yeah.
The barbecue.
The barbecue. All of it. And then with like freshman orientation, and then like you would have dorm events all throughout.
Yeah.
What about doing like just regular like other organizations and stuff?
So we're talking
Greek life, we're talking intramural sports.
Oh my God.
Cultural orgs.
Did you try to be did you rush to be in a sorority?
Okay. I thought about it. So I did rush for a little bit, but I was quite traumatized. I did not like the people that I was rushing with.
Fair enough.
But I loved the sorority.
Yeah.
Everyone in there that was like, you know, like even the chapter presidents, but even like older people, right? So like faculty that were in the sorority, incredible. Yeah. The people I was rushing with, not alive. So it was not,
out.
I was out immediately. Maybe it lasted 2 weeks max.
I don't know why I'm laughing. I did try.
Yeah, the call was coming from inside the house.
Yeah.
How was your rushing experience?
Honestly, the people are great. It was just, I just found it just a bit not for me.
Yeah.
It was just not for me, honestly.
Okay.
I don't think I fit the color scheme. If you know,
yeah.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of where you're putting it up. Okay. And then what about sports, like intramural sports and things like that?
I loved doing intramurals throughout. Just mainly basketball, a little bit of indoor soccer.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Gotcha.
I tried to D1.
Oh.
I was like, I'll do a walk-on, try to be basketball. So because I was in UAE, I was a center here.
Right.
And
sure.
the centers in college are 7 feet tall. I'm 5'10".
Exactly. It didn't work.
They were like, we don't wanna pay for any medical bills.
You don't want to embarrass yourself too.
Here's a bag for your effort. And I go like the
student athlete.
The student athlete backpack. That was fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Then that's what you get from your tryout.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I didn't do intramural sports. I think I prefer to like actually go to like the big sports events. So basketball was big.
Watching the games is so much fun.
I know. You get so
Especially
much
when your
school
team,
spirit.
especially when your team is actually good.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if they lose, you have a great time.
Take notes, Minnesota. Be better.
Literally do better. But I think I had a lot of fun with that, like just going to sports events.
Yeah.
And then looking at like cultural organizations. How did that go for you? Because I didn't participate.
Yeah, I think so. I wasn't a part of like the Indian Students Association.
Yeah.
And whatever, but I did go to the events.
Yeah.
Anything with tea and samosas,
You were there.
I'm gonna be there to eat and
Yeah.
drink the tea. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Fair enough. I had a lot of friends.
But it's fun, like watching. You know, they throw on that like fall show, spring show with the dance performances.
The dances. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, and they give a full like buffet. And, like,
Yeah.
yeah. They honestly they work a lot to
Yeah.
organize it. So
Yeah. Did you guys have like the concept of fake weddings?
no, that's
We
new. I think
did.
it's new.
It's newer, yeah. But I was there when they had the fake weddings. So it's like a lot of like, so for example, like the African Student Organization at my college, they would do like a fake wedding. So like a fake couple gets married, there's a fake mother-in-law, and it's so funny, but it's just so much fun because it's like this huge thing that they set up. And there's like food. It's like your personal night. But they do it all the time. And it's just so much fun. Like the Indian Student Organization does it too. They do like a fake like shadi.
I've seen this like pick up some steam in the last like couple months.
Yeah. It's
But
getting
I didn't know this was a thing in like 2017, 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know this was a thing then. Oh my god.
Yeah. It was very, very popular.
Yeah.
Okay, so aside from all of that, what would you say like if someone is quite like if they don't know how to like go to events by themselves, like all of these organization meetings and stuff like that? Well, I think my advice would be just to like do it.
Yes, I do enjoy going to things by myself.
Yeah.
Just a lot of events, not even events, just even week to week things that people typically go with their friends. I do enjoy that alone time.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, going to movies alone, going to concerts alone, and then that's how I kind of got into going to these different college events alone. I think the first time I was alone, I went to something alone.
Yeah.
It was I've told you the story.
You told me the story.
I told you the story before. It was for an Ed Sheeran concert. Happy belated birthday, Ed. And
his close personal friend.
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
No, it was his concert during my sophomore year, and I just went alone. And I went alone because I didn't want anyone talking while I was at the concert. Like
really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, I went alone to a lot of like club meetings and stuff. So like Psychology Society, all of that, and then I just like infiltrated and became friends.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah, because I just was like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna talk to the person next to me, which it can be very daunting. Like you're in a new country, there's all these new people, but also like everyone is scared.
The second you feel comfortable, then you know it's like
exactly
it's good.
Yeah.
And like even going in cafes alone.
Yeah, I love doing all of that.
Honestly, after classes, I just go to like one cafe, get like a nice big soft pretzel.
Yeah.
That's like hot tea.
Yes.
And I wouldn't even study after. I just like watch my TV shows there, like to catch up for the week, because it's very difficult to catch up on TV shows.
100%.
I think it's even more difficult right now.
Yeah. I haven't caught up on any of my favorite TV shows right now.
That's Bridgerton.
I haven't started Bridgerton, but we'll get to that next episode. Okay, so we do like with like exploring like campus events and things like that. What about like when you're in the city with your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, you were in Arlington.
I was in Arlington.
How far is that from the closest city?
Arlington is its own like city,
Yeah, I know.
and downtown Arlington is fun. So I was like right there in downtown Arlington, but Dallas is like max 20 minutes away.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
At least you could go to see the Cowboys.
We were right by the Cowboys
Stadium.
Rangers, and I was there when both the Cowboys won and the Rangers won.
Yes.
Which shout out, I hope we do it again.
Yeah, not the Mavericks.
Not the Mavericks.
Mavericks, we miss you, Luka.
We really do miss you, Luka.
Luka.
I know. But yeah, that was really fun for me. So whenever it hit the weekend and me and my friends wanted to explore, we'd usually go to like Dallas and downtown Dallas. There's so many like art exhibits and things like that. But tell me about Minnesota.
Oh yeah, so my college was in downtown Minneapolis, so it was like really well connected. Even like the light rail, like Minnesota, great train system.
I can't say the same for Dallas.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. So no, yeah, it's like everything like Mall of America, 20 minutes away. What's it? The NBA stadium.
Yes.
5-10 minutes.
Did you go watch games?
I watched a lot of games, and there were student discounts like every Monday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
No matter what team is playing against the Timberwolves, it would be a $5 ticket.
I love that.
And so I was like, I want to see LeBron James for $5. Why not?
Why not?
Yes.
Literally,
please.
Why not? Please and thank you.
Please. And I know, and just the whole city is very like there's a lot to do, right?
Yeah.
There's amazing food in there. Like the downtown, the downtown food is different than suburb food. You know? So I really want that was a big reason why I chose Minnesota over like UIUC and Madison for my bachelor's, just because
it was a better offer.
I really wanted to be down, and after like Abu Dhabi, Dubai, kind of on too much of a change. I was already going to return, so
it's actually getting adjusted to the weather. There's a whole other thing too.
He's down. All right, Texas was still a bit.
It's still a bit better. It did get so cold, like Minnesota. So when you would go like exploring with your friends, like downtown and all of that, did you have would you take like your friends from class or like from organizations? Like what was the vibe?
I think like when in freshman year, my friend, I just had one big friend group. Okay. And eventually it evolved like over the next 4 years till like, okay, now I have just this group for studying, just this group for this, just this group for that. I have like, I'd have the 1 or 2 friends I'd go watch the basketball game with. Right. I'd have 1 or 2 friends I'd like go on, explore Minnesota and go on a hike with or something. These are all like different. Yeah. I mean, maybe there's 1 or 2 mutuals there, but like, they're like different subsets. Like I don't want to talk about studying while I'm having fun at a party or something. Exactly. I don't want to be distracted while I'm studying at the same time. So I eventually found it really good to keep those separate. You?
For me, the same thing. I think it's really good advice for students to just think about like having friends for separate things, right? You want to have your friends that you study with, you want to have your friends that you hang out with, but if those friends can do both, then that's a blessing. Even better. But if not, it's also fine. Like I had friends that I would only do like lab at, like just labs with, and then like friends that I would go and like go to like school events with, right? Like go to games with. And then friends I would explore like Dallas with.
Friends you have tea with versus friends you have coffee with. They're different sometimes, honestly.
They are different sometimes,
and it prepares you for adulthood, honestly.
It does, because it's the same in adulthood.
It's honestly the same.
Okay, awesome. But then so would you say with that, like there needs to be like a balance about your social life and your academic life and like...
Yes, definitely. Like, you don't want one to affect the other. So like I said, like I preferred like while studying I don't want to talk about anything, so and like finding a study group was very like,
and you did engineering
and I did engineering
so
finding a group to help you not fail and cry very big
very hard.
And I was on like a little more on the introverted side, so I didn't want to I like studying alone, especially the first year or 2 when it was possible to study alone. But no, doing homeworks and stuff.
So, as international students, we definitely cannot be lacking with our GPA.
No. No, academic probation is not something you want to be on.
100%. What was your kind of like schedule plan like?
So I had a whole thing where I try to finish all my work very fast. Okay. Not even very fast, but like, again, like just so I needed the downtime Friday, Saturday, Sunday. My weekends, I just did not study. It was just for me to sleep, to watch TV. I'm big on TV. So
you had a good balance. I did not have that. I was just like whatever was urgent took place. So like if I had a final coming up, like all of Sunday, like most of Saturday, but Friday nights, I kept that to myself.
So me and my Texan, shout out to Josh. we had all things during senior year. We finished the entire semester's work of homework in like the first month. So all we had to do then was, and so then we studied the entire semester's worth of stuff in the first month. Gotcha. But then like all we had to do then was study for exams. And like it honestly, I don't know why we did. I think the COVID schedule helped a bit.
For sure.
But that was that was fun.
That is that's a good tactic. I think I would do homework within like the first 2 weeks and get it out, especially like the online one.
Yeah.
So that way I use the free trial for the textbook.
Yeah.
With like having like all these different friend groups and stuff like that, do you feel like it was hard for you to kind of adjust your values and like other people's values, like, you know, going from Abu Dhabi
Yeah.
to Minnesota, and then going from Dubai to Texas?
So similar. Dubai has to Dubai. Minnesota's just
Minnesota has ice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man, no, that was
like a culture shock.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't even think like not just for me. I
Yeah.
think even for like
People
the American
around.
friends that I made,
Yeah.
they're like, "You don't eat meat? What?
Yeah.
You're vegetarian?
yeah,
Like a thing?"
that's the
They
thing.
didn't know. That's it. Like
Yeah.
in Texas must have been worse.
Texas was worse. I was vegetarian in college, and
Yeah.
barbecue is very big for us.
Yeah.
Like, we're very serious about barbecue.
Yeah.
And so you would probably know this. You know, you have those couple of friends
Yeah.
whose families like adopt you for holidays, right?
Right. Come Thanksgiving.
Come
this is how we-
Christmas.
Or you're vegetarian, you can eat the pumpkin pie. Yeah.
Exactly. We
Mashed
would
potatoes.
mashed potatoes. I had a lot of green bean casserole and mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
I remember one time one of my friends' grandma was so kind. She made me collard greens without the bacon.
So sweet.
I know. And they would always make like separate portions for me, which is
Yeah.
just so kind to think about. But I think it's important. This is something that I always like caveat to a lot of my students too. Like,
Yeah.
understanding what your set boundaries and your set morals are
Yeah.
before going is important, and sticking to it. And you can change your mind because you're going to grow as a person
Yeah.
for sure.
Because obviously, like you see, like Indians, I have a lot of Indian friends coming from India,
Yeah.
and I made a lot of Indian American friends
Yeah.
who grew up in America, and you
Gotcha.
can see like
There's a big difference.
there's quite a big difference.
Yeah.
And like they're they're all like one's trying to be a bit like the Indians from India might like try to be American when they come to college, but like,
Yeah.
the Indian Americans are trying to be more cultured, more
yeah.
like luckily for me, those two groups meshed very well
Yeah.
in terms of like they were very accepting of one another and
Yeah.
so on. You know,
Yeah.
is that the case?
That was not the
in
case.
Texas.
In Texas, like diaspora.
I asked the question as I knew the answer.
In Texas, yeah, like it's like important to think about, because like I think diaspora children have a very different lived experience. And so like understanding cultural nuances, and then you and I are both third culture kids,
Yes.
which is its own like cultural nuance,
Yeah.
right?
And
But
I still think it's important. Like you have friends from like different parts of America, from different
Yes.
parts of the world. You
Yes.
could go to like their events or things that like make them
Yeah.
who they are as well.
exactly, and then you introduce them to yours, right?
Yeah, when I went to Texas, I put on a cowboy hat and my friend took me around and made sure I went to the stockyards.
The Fort Worth Stockyards,
Fort Worth
legendary,
Stockyards, and
yeah.
that I rode a mechanical bull
That's a rite of passage.
without losing my cowboy hat.
Wow.
I think I only lost it when I fell. But
Oh,
yeah.
okay, fair enough.
I lasted about I almost a minute.
Almost a minute.
Yeah,
okay, that's
I think-
quite
I think-
impressive.
I think for a UAE kid, that's more than enough.
On a mechanical bull.
Yeah.
I think understanding what's important to you and like not budging on that. So literally being in the South, like hunting is very popular.
Oh my God.
Yes, but for me, like that's not something that I'm comfortable with, right?
Never gonna.
Yeah, and luckily for me, I didn't have friends that were really into it or
Yeah.
did it, but it's a very popular thing, like a
Yeah.
really popular pastime.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. That's obviously it's okay to know. Like
Yeah.
if you don't want to do it, it's okay.
You don't have to do it.
Yeah.
Exactly. But at the same time, you want to understand like this is something that a lot of people did like growing
Yeah.
up, and you don't have to be fully like
Judgmental about it.
yeah, and you don't have to
Yeah.
fully accept it or reject it either,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah. It's just,
Yeah,
they do them, you do you.
exactly. And so with that being said, I feel like the people that know you like growing up, your high school friends, right?
Yeah.
They're like the OGs.
They're
Not to say that
OGs.
your college friends are going to be bad. I love my college
Yeah,
friends.
especially in UAE, like you don't typically switch schools, you know?
Yes.
Let's say in middle school, primary school, second, like high
Yeah.
school, second, whatever. You stay with the same. Like I've had the same group of friends, or
Yeah.
ever since I was in first or fourth grade, even.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah,
they literally you since day one.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
so-
literally your day ones.
yeah.
How would you like stay in touch with them?
Oh my God! During freshman year was very like we made sure to remember Skype?
I remember Skype.
Oh my
I
God.
love Skype.
Skype.
Skype needs to come back.
What happened to Skype?
I don't know. I think it got bought out.
Zoom took over.
Zoom took over. Yeah.
No, but I remember we had a scheduled
Yeah.
Skype call once a week. I think Friday.
Sweet. Yeah.
I was making sure, like, we're all in different time zones. I think I had two friends with me in the US,
Yeah.
one in Canada, two in India,
Yeah.
and one in Prague.
Okay.
So we made sure to like
Align everyone's time zone.
everyone's time zones. It'd be like 1, 2 in the morning for me, maybe, but like,
Yeah.
we were awake.
You were awake.
Yeah.
Everyone's a night owl in college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, we made sure that
Yeah.
entire first year we were Skyping once a week. It was
Yeah.
very fun,
Yeah.
and we didn't visit. Actually, we didn't visit each other at all during college. I think
Okay.
we saved the visits for after we actually got jobs and adult money.
Adults wanting to
Yeah.
spend on adult things.
Yeah, but I think like that. I actually kind of like that
Mm-hmm.
in the middle as well. That
Yeah.
we saw each other during winter break, during
Yeah.
summer break when we were all back here.
Yeah.
Then after that, we became our own persons or people
Yeah.
outside like of our high school
Mm-hmm.
group, and then we met each other again
Yeah.
when we were adults, like a lot.
Yeah.
And still keep in touch.
Yeah. I think for me, I also had a similar thing. Like all my friends went other places.
Sure.
None of my friends went to the US. So it was just me in the US and then a couple in Canada and
Yeah.
some in the Netherlands and all of that. And for me, we did visit each other while we were there. And
good.
that was fun. Like introducing my high school friends to my college friends.
Especially when they're coming from the
Yeah.
UK.
Exactly. Like I had friends come from the UK and like meet me in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
And that was like really fun.
Yeah.
And I think that's also like another experience that you get to have with like your friends that you grew up with.
Yeah.
And that's something like if you have the means to do it, I totally encourage like international students to do it because
Yeah.
it's so much fun. It's really so much fun.
Really.
Did you ever mix your high school friends and your college
I
friends?
did.
Yeah.
A couple times. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It did not end well?
Not the first time.
Okay.
The second time when my Texans.
Yeah.
Okay, I love my Texans.
Yeah.
Shout out to you both.
all two of
Too
them.
many shout outs to this episode. All two of them. Yeah.
All two of them.
No. They came. They met my best friend.
Yeah.
From high school.
Yeah.
From middle school.
Yeah.
Like 4th grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that ended up being really good.
Yeah.
No, and it's fun to especially when you're showing everyone
Yeah.
like oh yeah, you're showing your high school friends like, oh yeah, this is what we do in Texas.
Exactly.
Or you're showing your Texas, this is what we do in Dubai.
Exactly.
And when they're both visiting from different places, like, no, this is what we're doing in Dubai now. Like, oh, yeah,
Exactly. Yeah. It's like a mesh of cultures,
Yeah.
and that's always really fun. But honestly, I think that's like just the main like piece of advice is just to be
Yeah.
open.
Yeah.
And a lot of students will be like, oh well, what if I'm introverted?
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't know. I think you just have to push yourself, right?
Yeah, I think I'm like, again, I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
I was but I think I definitely
I don't
just,
believe you right now.
Yeah, you don't believe it.
Yeah.
Because like I'm not for lack of a better term, forcing myself to
Yeah.
be out there, and that's exactly how it was
Yeah.
in my first 2-ish years of college.
Yeah.
Then when I settled down, I became
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, enough friends.
Enough of my friend circle,
Yeah.
enough people. Yeah. But you want to get to a point where you are like trying new things
Exactly.
and pushing yourself out there. Already
Yeah.
it's kind of a big step, like moving abroad and doing all these things. So just take like a tinier step, right? Like talking to people, opening yourself up to new experiences. Chances are you're not going to get to like do this again, right? Like you're not going to have a second freshman orientation.
No.
Right? And so all of these things, like just push yourself to be out there.
Until postgrad.
Until postgrad. Yeah, but that's not the same
studying
thing.
never stops.
Yeah, the studying never stops. But like, you're not going to get
I
those
think
like
we should change. The learning never stops.
yeah,
Not the studying. The learning
sure.
never stops, even if you're not in uni.
exactly. Because I feel like we learn a lot now
We learn
too.
a lot,
Yeah. But I think that should be kind of like the main takeaway, right?
Yeah.
Like to be open to yourself, to others, to the
Yeah.
world, all of that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
find out more things you don't know about yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. But that's all for today.
Yeah.
And let us know what you want to know more about next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
R&R. Signing out.